Hey Layli, welcome to your reading. Child, I don't gotta do all the formalities with you, okay? You know who I be, you know what we here to do, okay? Um, so you booked the 5 cards, so that's what I'm going to pull for. I'm actually gonna pull on camera today. I don't know why I feel the need to do that, but we're gonna do it. Some incense lit. I already shuffled and cut the deck and all of those things, but I do want to kind of, because I've been using my decks a lot lately, I do kind of want to cleanse the energy a little bit more. Okay. With some good old rooted, right? Or roots. I'll be calling it both. Today is going to be rooted and then tomorrow to be roots. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, like I said, I already cut the deck. I already shuffled. So let's get some chords, shall we? Spirit, what message? Spirit, what messages? I'm sorry, I'm very OCD in the fact that all of my cards need to be going in the same direction. Spirit, what messages do you have for Layli? Can you give me one more? Because what is this about? What is this about, Spirit? Hmm. Okay, so. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I was about to be like, wait a minute. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Actually, I like this is a lot of cards, but I feel it's necessary before we even get into the tarot. Okay. So, how do I want to read? Yeah. All right. So, the first cards that came out where I was like, you have shadow, you have emotional withdrawal, and you have emotional loss. Okay, so there's something going on emotionally here, and I feel like, honestly, like to be quite frank with you, I feel like whatever this emotional loss that you feel that you have, or you feel that you are, child, what's going on here? That you feel like you are going through, is really asking you to tap more into and or identify with your shadow. Um, Especially as a Capricorn, like let me let me tell you how much of a hack that is. Um, I feel like as because I'm substantially older than you, I'm a few years older than you. And one thing that you know they say about Capricorns all the time is we're cold, detached, all of the things. That can be true in some instances. Although I tell people if a Capricorn is being cold and detached, they probably already peeped your shit. And they don't like you. But in other circumstances, I feel like a lot of the reason why we as Capricorns or people with heavy Capricorn placements come off as such is because we are okay with our shadow. We're okay with our shadow. And it used to really like bother me when people would say things like that about me because like you've been around me in person, you know I am the goofiest motherfucker alive. But that's because I feel like I have been able to get comfortable with both parts of myself. Um, and so right now, I said all that to say, right now I feel like there is a need for you to get in touch with that side. And don't get me wrong, like your shadow side does not have to be like a bad, dark, evil, malefic thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just parts of yourself that you may not like, or parts of yourself that you keep hidden from other people. Something that you just keep for yourself. You feel me? But whatever that is for you, um, there is a need here to tap into that because I feel like this emotional withdrawal, this emotional loss is what kind of like prompted it. It's like maybe the catalyst for it. So definitely do that. Your next cards out are disruption. You have sacrifice. You have firm foundation. You have passion ignited, balance, and you have new beginnings. Okay, I purposely said that card for last because I feel like all of the cards that I just showed you leading up to that card is how you get to that new beginning, right? You could be experiencing a lot of disruption in your life right now, like so many of us are. Oop, they're gonna hiccups. And I feel like this disruption came about because there's something that needs to be. It either needs there's something that you need to sacrifice, or something that um, you have sacrificed already. And regardless of which one it is, regardless of whether you already did it or you need to, I feel like this sacrifice is going to be alongside of you tapping into your shadow. It's going to be the thing that helps you build this firm foundation. Because I feel like for you, especially because I've been divided for you for so long and we've been cool for so long, and so I kind of know the ins and outs of, like, to a certain extent, of what be going on with you. I feel like, honestly, this could be about your music. And I feel like there is definitely a need for you, especially as a earth sign, to create a foundation for yourself. And that may be part of what this upheaval is that because when I think of the disruption card, I think of the tower card. And so there may be something that has happened, something that because I don't know why I'm getting this past energy, like whatever this disruption or this emotional loss and withdrawal is about, it already happened. I don't feel like it's something that's coming. But seeing as though I look at this disruption card as the tower, um, you know how I feel about the tower. The tower is not a bad card. The tower talks about change. It talks about quick, unexpected change, right? And I feel like whatever this disruption is going to help you not only build this firm foundation, but it was the thing, again, that catalyst word. It was the catalyst that made you realize that maybe you need a stronger foundation for the passions, right? And so I feel like once you build or start to build this strong foundation for yourself that is unshakable, that is unwavering, nobody can knock you off your kilter, like all of that shit. I feel like it's going to do so much for your passions, and I feel like it's going to bring so much of a balance back into your life that is going to allow for these new beginnings to come through. Because honestly, like, when we're imbalanced, you already know, right? Like, I'm going through it right now. There are so many things that have been imbalanced in my life lately that I'm coming into the awareness of. Um, that I'm just like, oh. Oh, in a way of, like, for example, as a Capricorn, as somebody with a lot of Capricorn placements, and you know this about me because you know me for a while, I am a certified workaholic. I don't say shit like that to be cute, to be trendy, to be popular. Like, I am a literal workhorse. Like, I will work until I can't work no more. And by doing that, I kind of created an imbalance in my life because if I look back over especially the last 3 to 4 years, I've missed out on so many things in life, or I have put other things to the back burner, things that I would deem fun or frivolous or whatever. I put them to the back burner because I'm like, no, I gotta work. I gotta grind it out. I got goals that I'm trying to achieve on some real Capricorn shit. You feel me? And I've been like that all my life before I even knew the significance of what the fucking Capricorn was about. You feel me? But coming to the awareness and the understanding that, like, there has to be equal amounts of both. I can't be a workaholic and just be a workaholic because I'm gonna look up. Like, I think that's a lot of what's going on with me today as I'm filming this. Is August the 1st. Um, and if you, obviously, you follow me on Twitter, so you've seen the mood that I'm in today. And a lot of it is because I had the realization earlier today that, like, bitch, I'm about to turn 35. And not only have I not accomplished a lot of the things that I want to accomplish, and I feel like I've just been treading water, on top of that, I don't do anything. I don't have fun. I don't go anywhere. Like, Excuse me, Lord, that instant smoke was all in my throat. Um, Luckily, when I was younger, like I was very, because of my aunt and because I grew up in a military family. My aunt raised me, my aunt, my uncle, they were military, blah blah blah. So growing up in a military household, we definitely traveled, and my aunt made sure that we were very well cultured. But outside of that, like I don't go no damn where. All of the things that I know and all of the places that I have been because my childhood. Like as an adult, I don't do shit. You feel me? So I said all that to say, make sure that yeah, you working hard and all the things, and whatever this balance is about, make sure that you bring whatever is out of balance into balance, right? Spirit, any more messages for like not the whole deck, Jesus. Any more messages for like I can't make this shit up, bro. I cannot make this shit up. Okay, you have the King of I guess it's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think it's the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Magician, and you have the Ten of Wands. It's so funny because I literally just said make sure, and I use myself as that example of being a workaholic. And this card literally says working too hard or too many hours, a need for balance in life, let others help you, health problems due to stress. Right, bottom of the deck. I cannot make this shit up. Do I want to take all of that? I think I'm going to leave that one. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles. See, this is why I pull on camera, because I be knowing. Especially when it comes to my fellow Capricorns. You have the Nine of Swords. You have the Star and the Six of Pentacles, right? So all of that put together with all of what I just said about the oracle spread, I feel like you really are. Okay. I feel like most Capricorns, you don't even realize. Ooh, am I about to scalp myself? Child, hold on. Let me take a sip of this drink. Cause, gee. Okay. Like most Capricorns, I feel like you don't even notice or realize how hard you've been working. Okay, so after this video, during this video, pause it, whatever. Um, Pat yourself on the back, please, because I've been seeing you grinding with your music or whatever this is in relation to. Regardless, I see you been grinding. Um, and the King of Pentacles, or one of the things that the King of Pentacles talks about, is a Midas touch almost, right? Everything turned out beautifully. Financial security, stability, all of the things, right? And I feel like this is directly because I know you. With the Six of Pentacles here, or is this the Six of Pentacles? Yeah. With the Six of Pentacles here, is one of those things where it's like, what you put out is now going to start to come back. Layli, you are an amazing person. And I don't say that with a bias because we're friends. I say that because, honestly, if I think back to the initial friend group, right? So everybody that went on my trip with me, and this isn't to slight Keon or Chelsea because honestly I feel the same way about them. However, with you there is such a genuine what is the word? I guess that's the word. Like there's such a genuinity. Are we making up words, Becca? That comes with you. Like the best way that I could put it is you do things for people because that's just who you are. It's like you're not doing anything really to get anything in return. You're not doing anything because you want XYZ to like you. I feel like that's just your nature, right? And I feel like because it comes from such a genuine place, as we start to move later on into the year, and you know how people say that this is a year, it's a year of karma, it's a very Saturnian year. And we know that Saturn deals with karma and da da da. I feel like because you come from such a genuine place, you're going to start to see the return on that. You feel me? And I feel like whatever this decision that you have made or have to make, I feel like you're kind of like, it's like you're dreading the worst, but there's nothing here that speaks to that. As a matter of fact, this Nine of Swords card literally says unfounded fear. Expecting the worst, thus creating self fulfilling prophecies. So, whatever this decision that you have to make is about, child, you have the Fool out here, the Magician, you have the Star, the Six of Pentacles. You have all of these cards that speak to new beginnings, that speak to reciprocity, that speaks to blessings, that speaks to things turning out exactly the way they need to turn out. So with that being said, like, don't stress yourself out, Nine of Swords, about whatever this decision that you need to make is. The only thing that you need to be really concerned about is the balance of your life. Honestly, like sometimes, and I feel the need to say this as well, not sure why, but sometimes, in the words of our good brother Kendrick Lamar, you gotta pop out and show niggas. So if that shadow means that you gotta cut somebody the fuck out, if that shadow means that you gotta let somebody know that you're not about to play on my top, whew, not my spit going down the wrong fucking pipe, Lord Jesus. However this manifests for you, however, comma, do keep in mind that we are in the shadow period of a Mercury retrograde. Mars is doing some weird shit. Saturn's retrograde. All of the things are retrograde, so please be conscientious of that. Um, Check your temperature to make sure you're not tripping before you just go cussing people out and popping out and showing niggas and shit. But in the event that you need to do that, because honestly, when I was thinking about the balance part of it, I was thinking in my head, like, as I was talking about the genuine person you are, one thing that popped in my head that kind of made me chuckle to myself is I was like, you know what? I have never, like, I've seen you upset, I guess. Um, like, I remember when we were on a trip or whatever, you were on the phone with somebody, and I woke up in the middle of the night to go get something to drink, and I heard you on the phone, and you was going to fuck off on somebody. I don't know who the fuck you was talking about or talking to. But that's like the literal, like, angriest I've ever saw you. Not to say that it's not in your nature, because I'm the same way. I'm sweet. You know me. I'm the sweetest person ever. Don't piss me the fuck off, right? And I feel like it's like that for most people who are that way. For the people who are just naturally sweet people, kind-hearted people, we have another side to us. Sometimes it's okay to pop out and show niggas. It creates balance. Everything has a balance. There's a yin and there's a yang. There's an up, there's a down. There's an in, there's an out. There's the front, there's the back. You feel me? It's the same way with who we are as people. Probably more so, because I feel like instead of, like, don't get me wrong, like, duality exists within people, but I feel like that is more of a, like, a pie. You feel me? Like a pie with different slices versus just being this or that. But we're gonna get an oracle card. Let's see what they talk about. And I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you be. Okay? I hate what your throat does after you choke on some shit. Pause. But I really do. Like, your throat be feeling all funny and shit. So I'm gonna stop for that shit. Spirit, is there any more messages for Layli? I stay putting Isha on somebody's name. Spirit, what messages you have for Layli for an advice card? Please be clear. What's it? The take that one. I will get another one. Spirit. Okay. Oh, no. That's just the Spirit. Can I get another card? And that came out again, so I'm going to take it. Whatever the fuck this is about, you have obligation and you have take the high road. So if this is about a connection, a relationship, a friendship, a family member, number one, please remember that you are not obligated to do a damn thing for anybody at all. You're not. Dare I say you're not even, and this is like stretching it, you're not obligated to be kind to people. That's just something that people do. You feel me? Just like you have a choice. You have a choice to be kind. You have a choice to be mean. But as it pertains to this, I feel like you need to remember that what you choose to do or don't do for somebody is literally a choice. How or if you choose to interact or entertain somebody, that is a choice. You are not obligated to do anything. And I feel like it's one of those situations, and please, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just what I'm picking up. I feel like it's one of those situations where people get so used to you doing things for them that they turn it into feeling like it's an obligation. Like you have to do it. Like it's one of those things where it's like, how the saying go, you tell somebody no once and it seems like they forget about all the other times you said yes type of shit. This is what that is giving me. And if indeed you have to be the person that be like, no, like I don't, like honestly, no is the complete sentence. I'm not even gonna stretch that no more. You don't have to explain shit to people. Your no is your no, if that's what your answer is. And I feel like because there may be people in your life that don't like the word no or don't understand the word no, especially in the temperature, the astrological temperature that we're going through, they might come out the side of their neck a little bit. Take the high road. Take the high road. Don't let. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, you have victim mindset, a new path, and deception. Like, again, we have a card that's talking about a new path. I feel like this is another person or a situation's energy, this deception and victim mindset. If that's what they're on, let them stay there. You have shit to do. You make sure you stay in gratitude. You make sure you trust in yourself. And accept whatever the fuck this is, this victim mindset and fucking deception shit, accept it for what it is. Stop enabling it. And move the fuck on. Okay? But I hope that this helped. Let me know. Text me, whatever. And I will talk to you later.